Alright, so this is the movement guide. So of course now it's gonna be different for me, but the settings I am using, which I already showed in my settings video, I'm using tactical and flipped. So flipped is where I shoot with my L1 or R1 or LT and RT if you're on Xbox, and then for tactical, that means I crouch, prone, and slide with my right stick, and then I melee with my left stick. Now this is really good if you're if you're not playing claw, because you have to take your fingers off every single time, and it's really hard to slide cancel, right? But I do play claw now, or just a scuff. But yeah, so I'm first gonna teach you we have to first know what are the kind of things. So we first have running, right? We have our normal slide, we have our crouch, prone, and then jump. So these are always unless if I do a video on Modern Warfare, this is the main movement this is the movement that will always be in every single COD. Sliding, jumping, proning, maybe they might add another one, but this will always be in the game, right? This is stuck into the movement. But now I'm gonna teach you how to actually slide cancel. So slide canceling is when you don't want to fully do this long slide movement, because you have to predict. So let's say I'm trying to slide right into this kind of corner, right? You would have to predict when you have to slide, so you can stop at this, right? So you see, maybe I'm a bit too close, and then I slide, and then I accidentally get shot because someone is right over here. So essentially what you have to do is you have to press your slide button, okay? And then once you're at a distance which you want to stop, yes, let's say I'm trying to get a running start, so I do this, and then I press it again, right? That stops it. We're gonna try again. We're gonna run, and I stop it, right? As you can see, right? I'm not doing the entire slide. I can even show you. This is the entire slide. So right from here, and then see, I'm kind of I'm stopping it, right? So you would you would run, you press it, and then you press it after you want to stop it. So the first time you press it is when you actually want to slide. The second time is when you want to cancel it. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then to make it faster, what you want to do is you want to do 1 2 and then X. So because when you do your slide, you stay in the crouch position, right? When you finish your slide, even when you slide cancel, you're gonna stay in this crouched position. So then you have to press it 3 times, right? Which is not really that beneficial since you're clicking the same thing 3 times. So I just like to, you see, so I do the double slide, the slide cancel, and then so that's how you do it. And just for another reminder, so you run first slide, and then you stop with the second, and then you stop another click, and then you press X to stand. So press the slide button, press it again, and then X or A to stand up, so you can continue running. So this is how it would look like in normal speed. Now it is not as slow, just that I'm kind of using the VMP. As you can see, it's a bit faster. Kind of depends on the class that you're doing it on, but it should always be good. So that is how you slide. Now when it comes to jump shotting, so jump shotting is a really important part in how you can catch your enemies off guard. Now this, right? Let's say you're kind of like this, because most people's crosshair placements it would be like this, but if you jump around the corner, they're gonna be so surprised because you're already gonna be aiming in, right? So you're doing this because you do this, and then they have to, while you're shooting at them, they have to aim in and then shoot you. And by the time they start shooting you or they get some damage off of you, they're probably dead. But that just depends on the gun you're using. Always make sure you're using the best class setups, like this BMP, which I'll show you at the end of the video. But how to actually do a jump shot is very simple. So you basically just run, and then you turn the corner, and then you just jump and aim. So don't do this, right? Like, don't aim. You have to reach the corner and then jump and slide, because then that kind of gives you a lead. If you do this, that can still work, but the problem is, if depending on the crosshair placement of the enemy, if their crosshair placement is like this, you're dead because they can just hip fire. So you have to run. When you reach the corner, that is when you jump and turn. Like, you jump, turn, aim. That is when you do. And I always recommend you aim like high, because you're probably when you do it, you're probably gonna land like this, right? So if I'm aiming at like this, I'm gonna be aiming at their legs, and TTK is a very crucial part of BO4. So you have to kind of aim up, and then you'll be aiming at mid body, like higher torso to neck. So that is your goal. So I'm gonna do it in slow time. And now let me do the steps one more time. So run, you reach the corner. Till you reach the corner, you jump, turn, and aim. So reach the corner, you turn, you jump. So you reach the corner, you jump, and you turn. So don't jump after you turn, because that'll just kind of screw you up. Like this, you can do it, but it's just kind of hard to do it, because you turn and then you jump, and that just kind of slows, you lose your momentum. When you jump then turn, then you stop your momentum. As you can see, I stop my momentum and I leap over here from over there. So that's a pretty big distance, and their crosshair placement will be really, because if they see you from here, they can hip fire, but then they have to turn all the way here, and you're gonna be midair shooting them. So jump shotting is a very important part as well. Now, actually strafing. So strafing, I always recommend you to strafe and build a decent strafe class setup. Strafing is essentially when you move while shooting. This is very common in the Black Ops series, but not only in the Modern Warfare series. So build a kind of decent strafe class setup. So then if you kind of peek at this angle, right? Let's say this is the person, right? This, for example, for reference, we're gonna use this mannequin as the enemy. So we're kind of just chilling, we're killing some enemies, and we're close to nuke. Okay, when we peek this, right, we see him, we try to shoot him, he damages us. Our strafe speed, like if it's slow like this, then we're probably gonna die. So learn to have a decent strafe speed, or kind of learn to strafe and have a good decent strafe speed weapon. So if I'm shooting, I can kind of move side to side, so she won't or he or she won't hit as many shots as me, because I keep on hiding behind cover. So like I'm kind of doing that. So that is what I recommend you guys do if you guys want to win more gunfights or just have advanced movement. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Now let's get on to the VMP class setup that this person asked for. So now to the VMP class setup. Now, number one, how you get the VMP, if you guys already know, you get it from the master weapon bribe, which let me show you. You gotta pick a weapon bribe, or you can just get it from crates, but just get it from this, because you'll probably waste more money on crates. But you get the VMP. This is a gun from BO4, and it's the best gun in BO4 right now. So the setup of first rocking is a VMP base, and stim shot always. Comp device, I feel like it's useless unless you're going for streaks. But stim shot, in my opinion, is way better because there's no automatic healing in this game. No elo because I feel like the iron sights are perfectly fine. Plus we get an extra slot. So we first use grip because the recoil without the grip is just absolutely horrendous in my opinion. Then we use what do you call it? We use quick draw for the faster aiming downside speed. Then we use stock and then long barrel. Now this, I feel like the round is really good. 40 round mags in my opinion. That's phenomenal. If you guys mostly play like Nuketown or like smaller maps, if you guys are on a smaller map, then I recommend maybe using fast mags because you're gonna be in worse situations. But no maps, just use long barrel. I recommend this. Of course, wildcard 1 and 2, and then the perks scavenger, unless you're playing Crash, as I said before, but it doesn't really matter, just use this anyway, because you know you might not always have your thing. Dexterity, because you can mantle, climb, slide, and swap weapons faster, and increase weapon accuracy when jumping or mantling. So this literally just helps our movement. So once you guys have mastered movement, you will this perk will help you a lot, especially if you learn the jump shot as well as the slide cancel mechanic that I showed you guys in this video. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for the support on the recent videos. Tomorrow will be a Modern Warfare video, and the next day Black Ops video, and the next day Modern Warfare video. If you guys want to see any other games like CSGO, maybe Fortnite, because I am just playing that with my friend just for fun. My OG duo, if you guys remember, if you guys are like OGs from the Bounty Hunters and just like some of my OG Fortnite videos when I did Fortnite, you would remember him. His channel is in the link below. He might start uploading again, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please tell me what you liked. If there's any feedback, I would appreciate that. And what should I do next, because you know I want to do what you guys want to do. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.